Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gyro, and today I'd like to talk to you about World of Warcraft again, because how can I not? Guardians of the Dream patch 10.2 has been announced, and I think it is definitely long overdue for me to chip in on how this whole roadmap of World of Warcraft expansion Dragonflight in 2023 is going, what do I think about it, what's coming in the new patch of 10.2, as well as my personal plans as to when am I rejoining the fray, so to speak. So if this is something you're interested in, and most importantly, to tell me that you are one of those viewers who is playing World of Warcraft, not Path of Exile, not some other stuff that I talk about. If you are the World of Warcraft player, please give me a like right now or leave a comment below the video so that I can see you, so that I know that these are roughly the people who are engaged on World of Warcraft content. It's very, very important for me to plan content going forward. Thank you very much, and subscribe for more from me, obviously, if you haven't already. Alright, so we're looking at this slightly greenified, druidified roadmap of Dragonflight, and Season 3 is now obviously emerged here. Fury Incarnate 10.1.7 patch is on Live Realms. And what are they promising us? Let's talk about 10.2 first, very, very broadly, and then we'll dive into some further insights, what developers said in the interview and other kind of stuff, and how it makes me feel. Well, they're talking about the fact that what's coming in 10.2. It's a new zone, Emerald Dream. Excellent. It was a long time coming. We have Dream Surges right now in 10.1.7. It's been talked about for a very long time. It was kind of like, you know, writing on a wall for a very long time. Doesn't surprise me. So effect of surprise is missing, which doesn't mean that the whole patch is bad or whatever. It's not where I'm going with this, but just bear with me, alright? Firak and Druids of the Flame enter a portion of the dream to try and overtake Amydrasil. Amydrasil is the new tree for the Night Elves, in case you have been living under a rock for a very long time. The specific location is the Eye of Ysera, the figurative center of the Emerald Dream. Alright, who cares, right? The new raid, Amydrasil, the Dream's Hope. Well, evidently there is some fighting going on for this tree, and that's where some things are going to be unfolding. Setting doesn't surprise me. It is a druidic, and we're going there in this discussion. It is a druidic expansion by the look of it, or at least very heavily druid influenced. Yeah, they are inclusive druids, but it's definitely druids are front and center there. And of course their tree and this fight for the tree, yeah, is going to be centerpiece of it. Makes sense. Doesn't surprise me at all. Effect of surprise 0, excitement moderate. 9 bosses of the new raid. One wing is uncorrupted and is representative of the Emerald Dream. And in case you don't know, Emerald Dream is that template. It's kind of the blueprint from which the other types of reality were supposed to be forged. So it's preserved in this pristine form, and so that's probably what this is referring to, which is great. Firak and Fire overtake the other wing. Of course, this is where I start yawning a little bit, and this is where I'll be honest with you, this is where the excitement from about average lowers for me personally. Let me know in the comments down below how that makes you feel. Why? Firak is a cool dude, no question about that. Problem is, we've seen Firak now front and center for how many patches? You tell me. 10.1.5, 10.1.7, and now he is very, very prominently still present in 10.2, as you can tell. Yeah, I think it's a bit too Firak heavy, if I may say so, and that's what sort of takes it away from the, oh, that's definitely something brand new for me. At least that's how it makes me feel on the spot feedback. One encounter will include Dragonriding. I enjoy Dragonriding, I do, but casually. I'm definitely not one of those people who needs to get every achievement and every race of Dragonriding done. Kalimdor, whatnot they have introduced are like, oh, like honestly doesn't bother me. But I like the mechanic of it. I'm one of those people who is pro Dragonriding, but would I plug it in every hole, and would I now make an encounter around it? Look, it's one encounter out of 9. I'm not making anything too drastic out of it. I'm not sensationalizing it, but it doesn't make me too exciting. And Firak is the final boss. Oh, I just already said. A legendary weapon. Fear Wrath, the Dream Render. Sounds great. Legendary weapons are always great. I hope it's not one of those weapons kind of like they did for Augmentation Evokers, the one that I understand as you need the whole world to contribute to different materials before you even can obtain it. Of course, it's a legendary weapon, it shouldn't be just like obtainable like that, I get that part, but I hope that's just kind of on the spot. Again, another piece of feedback and reaction. Yeah, I hope that it's a little bit easier obtainable, a little bit more attainable, which will therefore make it more desirable. Because when you make things too hard to obtain, it cuts out a massive amount of otherwise engaged in-game population, including myself. That's just what I think. You, as always, let me know what you think, my friends. Alright, new world events. Of course there are new world events, and I welcome them, by the way. Super Bloom, Protect the Ancient style event, which is cool, I suppose. We will see. Presumably big ancient, we're defending him, whatever, and then he, once the timer is out or whatnot, speculatively, then he devastates the enemies. Who knows? But okay, nothing like you know, like if we were looking at my cardiogram right now, it would be like beep. Like there is not a, it doesn't give a bleep. It doesn't do it like beep. Oh, I'm interested. Nah. Emerald Frenzy, farming mobs for currency and rewards. Like every other bloody event. Every other bloody event, except these mobs, my friends, are not going to be bronzy, you know, and sand themed. They are going to be green, probably. Emerald Bounty, plant seeds and nurture them into a reward. That sucks, okay? I know it's just a one-line thing I'm taking out of a summary of a patch. I know that there is more to be revealed, and it all depends on rewards, right? It's all about the loot, as I always said for years and years and years in the World of Warcraft. That's how it works. We come back for the cool loot. We come back for, yeah, some cool experiences, but World of Warcraft is a roller coaster ride in a way of it being on rails. It's not super thrilling. It's not really open world, go and explore and enjoy yourself. So predictability makes also excitement from rewards predictable. Do you know what I'm saying? That's my humble opinion anyway. New Renown, Dream Wardens. Renown, I think, I know that I'm not representative probably of the majority of people who are just like, ah, yay! Yeah, but Renown has never been a thing that I was remotely interested in. Remotely. Like Shadowlands, now into Dragonflight. Renown? Simply because I'm not a crafter, and it seems to me like a lot of rewards from Renown, at least so far, have not been about powerlifting loot, and they have been about mostly cosmetics and mostly, and that was my cat walking on the screen, and if you're watching this far into the video, good on you, you saw my cat. So yeah, Renown is for crafters. Renown gives you a lot of recipes. Renown gives you a lot of cosmetics. I'm okay with cosmetics, but I'm okay with some prominent pieces of cosmetics, which we're gonna get to finally now. And it is mostly like skins of the druid forms and stuff like that. That's the cosmetics I'm interested in. But otherwise, grinding Renown, meh. Absolutely meh. And yes, there are mounts also for Renown, but there are so many damn mounts in World of Warcraft already that I honestly don't need extra ones for Renown. Again, me personally, speaking of mounts, speaking of Dragonriding, because Dragonriding is so prominent front and center now of the expansion, Dragonriding will be unlocked from day one. What does it mean? I am not entirely sure, because I thought it's unlocked from day one. Well, once you are on Dragon Isles, I mean, like the Dragonriding is unlocked from day one, or maybe it's unlocked from day one for me because I already have alts that have unlocked it. Perhaps this means for everyone. That's a good thing. New Dragonriding mount for special snowflakes out there. Fey Dragon, yay! Nah, not really. New Dragonriding customization, Firak skin, perfect, but that will be just like Razageth, just like every other. You would have to kill the end boss and be lucky to get the customization. But it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, it's a great thing. It's a great thing. New glyph to instantly regain vigor as you're flying around, Dragonriding around. Cool, yeah, good, alright. And then there are 8 new Season 3 Mythic Dungeons. Dawn of the Infinite, both wings, Dawn of the Infinite, Galakron's Fall, Morazon's Ride. Then Wakerest Manor, it's a mere dungeon as far as I'm concerned, but it's relatively straightforward, it's not too bad. Darkheart Thicket. Darkheart Thicket would fit into this revisited Druidic, Emerald Dream, Corruption, that kind of thing as well. Thematically, it's not a bad It's not a very bad dungeon either, in my humble opinion. Blackrook Hold is okay too. Everbloom fits again into the theme perfectly, so that's not bad. Both Darkheart Thicket and Everbloom is okay. And Throne of the Tides, trying to remember it, I think it sucks, but correct me if I'm wrong. And Ataldazar, beautiful, harder to navigate, quite painful on Mythic 10 plus, at least from the memory. But again, let me know which ones of these do you enjoy. Now, in the interview, they're saying that there are not any new Druid classes, unfortunately, so that's a letdown, yeah, in 10.2, but there are new Druid things, yeah, that's what they're referring to. New Moonkin customizations, very much needed in my humble opinion, that's a great thing, as well as other Druid customizations. Clearly, front and center, it's been said. This is probably, out of the whole thing that we looked at, this is probably the one thing that would bring me back. Would it bring you back if you're not back yet? And here is front and center what I think would bring me back. Further customization of a werebear skin, or werebear skin being obtainable somehow otherwise. Because Legion werebear is great, you know, and Mage Tower challenge is great. I had videos on that. It was a nice kind of mountain to climb, very frustrating, but felt really, really rewarding. In this case, as long as it's not an easily obtainable skin, so as long as it's a challenge, but as long as there is one, and there is a new mountain to climb for us, for people who actually like this particular customization, this particular skin, I would love to be one of those, like, kind of semi-corrupted, semi-stony, kind of heavier, but still a werebear. Do you know what I mean? Like, I actually think that alone, probably that alone would make me come back. Let me know if you are a druid enough in yourself, especially a bear enough to do that kind of stuff. What else? This update will be similar, they say, to the Warlock update with that added new demons. Okay, what does that mean? Interesting, very, very interesting. Lots of secrets and collectibles as well. Yep. Color me interested in this sense. Some even flamey druid forms are coming. Awesome. Now, flamey druids. You are looking right now at this little dryad, flamey dryad thing on the screen. One of the screens, yeah? One can dream. One can very much dream. But in all honesty, if they gave me four-legged druid forms, kind of like this, perhaps for balance, perhaps that's a Moonkin customization, maybe for even resto, yeah, I doubt it, but let's say for balance, if one could be a flamey dryad kind of thing, that's very new. That would be a very cool, nice skeleton to be a little bit so awesomely druidic. So in other words, my friends, to wrap this all up, what are my plans, as I promised to you, to tell you very briefly? Somehow 10.1.7 patch, the one that Fury Incarnate, the one that rolled out now, failed to lure me in. Maybe so far, maybe give it another week, give it a couple of weeks, and I will probably ease out from Path of Exile and I'll jump in. But at the moment, I'll be honest with you, other than having an Eridar looking Dragonriding Warlock, I honestly do not see anything else. I don't see content. I see forms. I see like skins and customization and something like that. That would be of interest to me. But other than that, I'm not interested in 10.1.7. I just am not. I thought I would be, but I'm not. You know, there are other things to do in life right now, for me at least. That's why I'm very interested to see, and like we discussed today, 10.2. 10.2 has a potential to lure me in. It does. It's a new raid, new LFR. Yep, very, very big pull for me. And then it is obviously all these potential druidic secrets, customizations, and other kind of stuff. I do think that druids deserve some love. It's a bit of a disappointment that they're not bringing in new races that can be druids, such as gnomes, such as even bloody mecha gnomes. I would have loved to have mecha gnome druids. But you now, for real, let me know in the comments down below how this whole thing makes you feel. First of all, are you back and are you playing and are you enjoying 10.1.7? This is, we might as well combine a conversation about 10.2 and 10.1.7 because I'm not going to produce a separate video for that. Can't be bothered, right? Also, like I said to you, if you are one of those people, especially who watched the whole video until this point in time. Thank you very much for your support, because I see it as support, and your engagement matters to me. So do comment below, or at the very least give video a like, so that I can see you somehow, yeah, so that I know that there is someone who wants this content, wants this connection from me into World of Warcraft, even though I'm not playing the game right now. Very closely looking at this. The other video on this topic that I might produce or around it are predictions for BlizzCon. So BlizzCon is happening. I think that patch 10.2 is gonna be released after BlizzCon. That's what I think. It's gonna be released after BlizzCon. But BlizzCon is gonna lift the excitement, and a lot of people will be resubbing, including probably, most likely, myself. So we will have another conversation closer to BlizzCon about what do I think is going to be announced. Give the video a like, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It was lovely to have you with me here today, and I'll talk to you next time about something else. Maybe World of Warcraft related, soon enough. Goodbye for now.